The story of the widow who lost her husband is not just an ordinary tale. It carries a meaning so deep that if you don't pay close attention, you might miss the very thing meant for you. Listen closely. You didn't find this video by mistake. This video found you because you are about to enter a season that mirrors exactly what this widow went through. Only if you watch until the end will you discover the untold truth behind her miracle. Do well to follow as we discover these things together. If you're ready to receive this truth, like this video and type "I am ready" in the comments right now. And don't forget to subscribe so you can continue to uncover these hidden truths with me. Once upon a time, a widow lost her husband. She was in so much debt that the creditors demanded she hand over her only 2 children to be slaves. It was a situation that looked like it had no solution. Everything seemed impossible. But one thing stands: with God, all things are possible. In that same town lived a man named Elisha, a man who walked so closely with Elijah that he received a double portion of his blessing. In her despair, the widow cried out to him,
"My husband! They are taking my sons! Please, Master, help me!"
Elisha looked at her and asked,
"How can I help you? Tell me, what do you have in your house?"
The widow sighed and said,
"Your servant has nothing there at all, except a small jar of olive oil."
Elisha gave her a strange command.
Go around and ask all your neighbors for empty jars. Don't ask for just a few. Then go inside, shut the door behind you and your sons, and pour oil into all those jars. As each is filled, put it to one side.
She did exactly that. She shut the door behind her and her sons. As they brought the jars to her, she kept pouring. The oil just kept flowing. When the jars were finally full, she said to her son,
"Bring me another one."
At that moment, the oil stopped. She went and told the man of God, and Elisha said, "Go, sell the oil and pay your debts. You and your sons can live on what is left." The revelation, the untold truths. As short as that story seems, there is so much more to it. First, the solution was already in her house. Most people think they need a big miracle, like a bag of money falling from the sky. But the miracle started with what she already had. She almost overlooked her resource because it was so small. Hope isn't always about getting something new. It's about realizing that what you have is enough when it's placed in the right hands. Second, the role of the community. Elisha told her to borrow jars from neighbors. Think about that. She had to be vulnerable. She had to admit, "I have nothing, and I need your empty containers." Hope requires us to step out. Her neighbors became part of her rescue without even knowing it. Third, the behind closed doors moment. The miracle didn't happen in public. It happened in private. Real transformation often happens in those quiet moments of faith, before the world sees the results. It is an intimate hope. Finally, the transition of identity. At the start, she was defined by her debt and her loss. By the end, she was a provider and a businesswoman. Hope doesn't just fix your problem. It changes who you are. Congratulations on making it to the end. The majority of people who started this video didn't finish it, but you did. You stayed for the truth. If you are part of those who stood till the end, comment, "I stood till the end." If this story touched your life, comment which part moved you the most. Let's talk in the comments.